They could do with a boy over in Tiverton, more specifically that young Dutch boy who put his finger in the dike. The Grand Western Canal has got a similar problem. It's leaking, and now its very existence is threatened. In its turn, that has brought conflict between the tourist industry and local anglers.
Each year, living in harmony on the Grand Western Canal becomes harder. Every day, 4 million gallons of water are disappearing through the canal bed, bringing a threat to the wildlife which graces its 13 miles and spoiling the fishermen's sport.
The biggest problems are a shortage of water coming into the canal to replace natural losses through evaporation, transpiration, vegetation taking water. And some losses, we are losing water from the canal, we think, through a series of leaks, and the amount of water coming in is not replacing that which is going out.
To put matters right will cost at least £1 million, which the County Council quite simply hasn't got.
If we can't find an answer, then there will have to be some very serious questions raised and answered by the members in due course. But I'm hoping that this is something which is not going to arise for a few years.
The canal is a part of the county's heritage. Last year, 27,000 people enjoyed barge trips along a 3-mile stretch. Now, in an attempt to at least allow that operation to continue, the council has dammed the canal. The fishermen aren't happy, but it's ensured the future of the only industry along its length.
The fact that the dam has been built at this very moment and the water is now being taken from the 5-6 miles the other side of Halberton, because that is where the majority of fish are. There are vast shoals of bream and tench there, all of which are just about to spawn. Now, fish spawn in the shallows, and what's happening is those that have already spawned, the eggs have been laid on the edge, in the rushes, the water's gone down, gone, finished. So that's the next year's generation gone.
Isn't it a far wider issue than just the fish? I mean, really, we're talking about the whole future of this stretch of water.
It's not just the fishermen actually involved. There's a lot of local people from Halbert and Sanford Pebble in the area who keep coming in and complaining and saying, where's the water going? What's being done about it?
It does worry us, and obviously the water in the canal is a problem. It's being solved at the moment by Devon County, and obviously everybody's trying to rally round to correct the problem as best as they can. It is a problem, we recognise the problem, but at the same time, if the dam is not put in, this business will come to a grinding halt.
150 years ago, the canal was a thriving waterway. Now its future is uncertain. Everyone wants more water, but paying for it is another matter.
Fishy problems over there at the Great Western Canal in Tiverton. Time now for a brief look at the weather and